Hey, what's going on, guys? Stephen Kells RC. You'll have to forgive my looks today. I've been doing some yard work, cleaning, doing some power washing, so this was just one more thing on my list to do today. Today's subject's not necessarily RC or related to RC, but it kind of is to a point. Now in today's video, I do have the Vitanz portable power station along with their solar panel. Unfortunately, I can't find it on Amazon again anymore. I did try to find it so I could give you guys prices, give you a little more information. However, I could not find it. So the subject's going to be more or less, is it worth getting a solar panel and portable power station for when we go to events? I bought this probably 2 months prior to going to Beat the Creek. I didn't want to go up to where they had their charging station because seats aren't comfortable. I'm not near my food, I'm not near my drinks. Can't tell, but I do like to eat a lot. So I really wanted something that I could have at my tent. And this is what I got. Now, this is going to be an honest review on this particular one. If I can find it, I'll leave a link in the description. I'm going to do my best. I'm still learning some things, and links to certain items is something I'm still learning. So let's start off with, is it worth it? I would say yes. Now, keep in mind, this, I believe, this portable charger, if I remember correctly, was about $125 when I bought it. So for the price, yes, it was worth it. I can't remember the price on the solar panel. I believe it was around 160 something. Could be wrong. Like I said, I couldn't find this one, but main question is a budget-friendly portable power station and solar panel worth bringing to an event? And like I said, I think it was. Now I will say, I'm going to go over some of the bad right quick. It said on the page that this could power pretty much up to a coffee maker. I wouldn't believe that, guys. I honestly wouldn't. We lost power here one morning, and I gotta have my coffee. I know a lot of you out there want your coffee, and if I'm gonna buy something that says, hey, I can power your coffee maker, I expected to do that, but it couldn't power my coffee maker. It just kept cutting out. Couldn't power the coffee maker, but it could power my recliner and all the various chargers that I have in my toolbox that you guys usually see behind me. Different setting today, of course, because I wanted to show that this is, oh wow, it's fully charged. But it could power my recliner and all my different chargers, including the light that's inside my hutch that you guys normally see behind me. So this will only power low voltage. If it has that, or not low voltage, low power. If you're looking to power something more powerful, like let's say you have a powered refrigerator or cooler that you bring with you, I would not trust one of these two. That you would want something a lot bigger. However, it will power a TV. Now, when I powered the TV up with this was just a test to see what I could do with it. When I powered the TV up with just this, you could hear a bit of a sine wave coming from the TV, so this was barely powering it. So it can do that. Another thing it's going to come down to quality control. And it could have been just this particular one. My experience is going to vary from everybody else's, so don't think that everything I'm saying is going to happen if you get one of these or something in the same price range. Your experience may vary. Always happens. Another thing I had an issue with, this was, this is where you plug in the where you charge it. I have noticed that I think the input in here is a little bit loose. I'm willing to bet that somebody didn't do something inside to keep it nice and snug, because I really do have to fiddle with this. Like right now it's not on, and I'll show you guys later. Yep, it's being temperamental right now. And there we go. So this is charging it, but it wasn't charging very well at Beat the Creek. So the other issue that I have is what was it? That's right. When you have your solar panel hooked up, I had it hooked up overnight hoping that, hey, it will start charging as soon as the sun rises. It's a solar panel. Figure it would pick that up. It didn't do that. I literally had to unplug the solar panel and plug it back in. So this has had some issues. The solar panel, I haven't really had any issues with it, so I can't really say nothing bad. It comes with a bunch of these carabiners, a bunch of different adapters for various other types of inputs. So, like I said, I haven't had a problem out of this solar panel. It's been doing its job. When I got it, now when you charge this in your house, it's going to be a little quicker than solar panel. Just how it goes. But from, I think it was probably 2 bars that it just needed to be charged up, this solar panel got those last 2 bars charged up, and this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. So it did fill it up power wise in about 2 hours. Now, the one last thing I got to say about this, and I'm going to bring the camera up closer so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about, but getting these outlets to work on this particular model was a bit of a bear. I had to hit this button and hit this button, and this button would work when it wanted. So overall, it did what I needed it to do. It did last about a day. And we're talking, at the time I was charging my GoPro, I was charging multiple LiPo batteries on my ISDT K2 Air. I was charging my cell phone. I had my laptop on it at one point in time when I uploaded some videos onto it. I had a multitude of various different recharging things that I could recharge, and it recharged it pretty good. It lasted about a day. I think this did help, and that was from a full charge. I had it fully charged the night before, brought it out Friday. Didn't have to use it much on Friday, maybe 1 or 2 times, and then Saturday used it quite a bit. It lasted till about the Saturday night. Unfortunately, it started raining on Sunday, so solar panels, they don't get that much wattage to go and charge anything. So let me reposition this now. Before I forget, this solar panel is a 60 watt. Now, I'm not going to give you guys any numbers. I'm not really sure how these work. I don't want to give you guys wrong information. Of course, if anybody in the comment section knows how to explain this, the solar panels, it'd be awesome. But it is a 60 watt solar panel, and like I said, the solar panel is giving me no problems. So let's go ahead and get the camera up closer. I'm going to set up a few things, and we'll go into a little more detail on how this works for the most part. Alright guys, well here's the VTaunts up close. First, let's do one thing. I'm just going to give you guys an example of the input being temperamental on this particular one. Right here will be where the battery is, so let's go ahead and there it started. I'm going to give it a twist. And there you go. Yeah, so if I twist it, and there it goes. So that's why I say this comes down to a quality control issue. So I've got my, well, let me get my arm out of the frame for you guys. I've got my phone. You can see I'm using the app for my camera. I've got a wireless charger. So I got QC 18 watt, not sure what that is, but we got two USB 10 watts, PD 100 watt, and then you have these right here. It says pure sine wave 110 volts 300 watts. Now all I know is that's a low number, and that's why I say you're not going to be able to power a portable cooler. If that's what you have, you're going to want something bigger, because that's not enough, at least I don't think. And then you have your different 12 volts and your 12 volt right there. So this stuff I didn't really use over here. It's mainly on this side that I was using. One thing I did forget to mention is this does come with a 12 volt charger. My car isn't exactly quiet. I can't keep my car stopped. I do have an exhaust on it, so I don't want to be running my car at an event charging this. I'm pretty sure somebody wouldn't be too happy about that. So we're just going to go ahead and unplug that, and we're just going to go over, or I'm going to show you how this works. Now, got my USB. We're going to plug it in, and oh, look at that. Let's see if it stays on. And it appears it's going to. Sometimes you have to hit that power button. And let's see, the blue light on my charger is working. So there's the blue light. I'm going to go ahead and take it off. And the blue light's off. So that is working. Now, I got, like I said, I have my ISDT K2 Air out here. I do have a LiPo. Now, before anybody starts flipping out, I know I don't have my LiPo bag out here, but this is just for demonstration purposes. Guess you can see my face, I don't know. But let's go ahead and plug this up, and I can plug these into. Now you do have a bigger opening on the right side, so if you got a plug like the K2 does, just plug it up right. And then, oops, sorry about the camera. It says USB out. Okay. And there it goes. So that's on. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different. Alright. So K2 is off. I'm just going to do that right quick. You can't hit AC. And this is, I would say, another problem I have with this one. So what you have to do is you have to hit the power first. till you see the battery come up. Since I don't have the USB in, and there you go. Sometimes that's a little temperamental, sometimes. And this does have a little bit of a sign going on right now. But that's fine, because watch this. We're just gonna plug that in. Now I'm just gonna start a charge, and then I'm just gonna turn it off right afterwards. And look at that, it's charging right now. So there you go. And we're gonna stop. So as you can see, it is charging. I had no problems charging while I was at Beat the Creek with this. I went through a lot of batteries there. Of course, if you go to Beat the Creek and you're not going through batteries, you're not playing enough. Just playing, guys, just playing. Alright, so you can plug this back in. Excuse me. And look at that. So the ISDT is still on, and I got a blue light indicating that my phone is being charged. I had this thing loaded, like I had one of those underhood lights from when I work on cars plugged up to this, along with the ISDT. I had my GoPro. I had this thing loaded, and it was charging everything. So when it comes to charging, it does great. Alright guys, so like I said, this is more of a budget friendly portable station and portable power station and solar panel. Are they worth it? I think so. If you don't have the money to buy one of them big ones that usually cost at a minimum, I think I've seen the minimum I've seen for the real big ones was like $900. I don't make a lot of money, and if you're like me, I completely understand that. It is hard to justify something that big, especially when you're only using it maybe once, twice a year, maybe in an emergency. If you lose power. Other than that, it's a budget friendly style portable charging station and solar panel. Yes, it is. They're both over $100, but if you were to compare it to some of the other solar panels or power stations, you could be paying pretty bigger price. Now, unfortunately, you do get what you pay for, and I'm not saying my experience with this is going to be the same for you. I just can't say that. Maybe I just got the bad luck of the draw, because even good products, sometimes you will get a product that wasn't built correctly. Would I make this purchase again? Absolutely. It does everything I need it to do, for the most part. If I can't make coffee when I ain't got power in the morning, well, that kind of sucks. But for charging batteries, cameras, lights, it's worth it. I would say it's worth it. Like I said, if I can find this end of this Amazon again, I will put a link to it. If I can't, that's if I can. I've still got to learn how to do stuff like that, because I'm not sponsored. This is something I bought, and just remember, I'm not sponsored. I'm still a small channel, so I'm doing the best I can with the budget I have. But I will try to put a link in the description if I can find this. In this, if I can't find either one, what I will do is I'll try to put something that's similarly priced. Just know I don't know how those products are going to be. I only know what these two products are like. So if you're looking for something that's budget friendly as a portable power station for when you go to events like Beat the Creek for me, pretty soon it's going to be your October Fun Run that's coming up in October. Proline by the Fire, Axial Effects, all these different events. If you're looking into a budget-friendly portable power station, definitely take a look and give them a try. Just remember, you don't want to power anything like a coffee maker or a powered cooler. Hopefully this review helps you guys. Do me a big favor, hit that like, smash that notification, and definitely smash that subscribe button. I've got videos posted weeks out. I'm doing my best to bring you guys some reviews. I'm not a big review guy, just how I am, but I definitely want to bring you guys the best crawling videos that I can, and I hope you guys are enjoying the videos as much as I do. Have fun making them and editing them. Catch y'all on the flip side.